Hello everyone! Welcome back to another week of Play Break. This week, we'll be sharing the love with a fine motor paper heart activity. Perfect for Valentine's Day or just to show someone how much you care. Here are some of the materials you will need for this activity. Glue. White glue works best for this particular craft, but you could use a stick glue if that's all you have about your house. If you do use white glue, look for a paper plate to place some of the white glue inside. It will make it much easier to work with. You'll also need some tools, a pencil, and a pair of child-friendly scissors. You'll also need some paper to draw a heart on. Any kind of paper will do, but construction paper works really well for this particular activity. Finally, you'll need some scrap paper. Take a look for some colorful newsprint in your recycle box. Or maybe some leftover wrapping paper from a special event. You could use paper towels and napkins. And also tissue paper. Step 1 is to draw a heart as big or as small as you please on construction paper of any color you choose. The youngest children can trace a heart outline that their grown-up has already made. Older children may want to design their own heart. You could also fold a piece of paper in half, draw half a heart on it, and cut it out to be a more symmetrical shape. Once you have cut out your heart, place your heart to the side. We'll need that later. Next is a great scissor skill exercise to develop fine motor movement using a tool. Young children should get assistance from adults, while older children should be encouraged to cut independently. Cut your scrap paper into strips, about 1 inch or so thick. Once you have those strips, then cut them into squares. You're going to need those squares for the activity. There is always the option to free tear paper, especially if you don't have child-safe scissors at home. This too helps develop fine motor coordination. Now take the smaller pieces of paper and wrap them around the dull end of a pencil or even your finger. Once wrapped, dip the paper-covered end into a dab of glue. Then place the paper bit on your pre-cut heart. Start anywhere you like, in the middle or on the edge. The objective is to fill in your heart with a colorful 3D texture. The repetitive movements help children practice precision and also helps them think creatively as they map out how they want to work. Keep going until your paper heart is covered. Eventually, you'll have a textured heart that looks like this. I also made a smaller heart using a paper napkin, and I made a Valentine using some wrapping paper. I'll give this one to someone very special. Share your heart artwork on Instagram using the hashtag KFPL Play Break. Until next time, keep sharing the love.